Hey lovelies, it's your girl Ree. I know it's been a while since I've seen you guys, but I'm back. This is going to be a very short video today. I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna get to vlog because I'm currently on the road. I am headed to Savannah, and I will see you in just a bit. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit when I get there. Alright guys, I'm back. I made it. As you can see, I'm at Oakville Mall, and I'm about to go in here to the Lenscrafters. I normally wear glasses, reading glasses, ever since about 42 years old or so, and I've been okay with them. I've even discovered that I can order them from Zenny Optical. I basically go into Lenscrafters, get my eye exam done, then ask for my prescription. Then I go online to Zenny Optical and I get them at a much better rate than I would buying them from there, because one pair of glasses in there can cost me $300 to $400, and I can get them from $6.95 up at $6.95 up and up from Zenny Optical. I think the last pair I got was like about $43 because I got a lot of extra features. You can afford to do that when you're paying just a little for the glasses themselves, the basics. But I have discovered that I'm starting to need them for more than just reading. I'm starting to need them a little more often, and I have a habit when I wake up at night. My glasses are the first things that I grab for some reason. And the other night, not long after having seen the doctor and being put on some steroids, to help the inflammation with my conditions, I don't know if you all know that steroids makes your legs a little weak, but and it also makes you have to urinate a whole lot more. So I woke up with the urge to go, grabbed my glasses, put them on, and got halfway across the room, and my legs gave, fell on my face. I was fine, but my glasses weren't fine. One part went one way and one part went under me. So luckily, at that rate, I can afford to have more around. So I have one pair of glasses left now. And I didn't want to buy any more until I got my eyes examined. As a diabetic, you're supposed to have your eyes examined at least once a year. And it's been like a year and a half now, so I need to get that done. And just in case my prescription changes, I just refuse to to order any more until that happens. So I'm going to get a new pair. The old pair still works. I'll probably keep them at work to be handy, but I am going to get fitted for contacts this time so that I don't always have to depend on glasses, especially with driving. Sometimes I can see far. It's the near that I can't see, the things that are close to me. And when I'm driving, I have my sunglasses on. I can look down at my phone just to see who's calling or whatever, and I can't see a thing. So I think if I put the glasses on, if I put the contacts on, then I don't have to worry about where my glasses are and can I see and drive with them. It's just different strengths and all that kind of stuff. It's just a whole lot that I've been messing with those glasses. So I'll save the glasses for downtime. Alright, so let me get in here so I can catch my appointment. Guys, I hope one day I'm going to come to you and I'm going to have a brand new vlog camera. Okay, see you after a while. Okay, lovelies. I am done now. I did have to get another strength in my glasses, and that's just fine with me because I know I'm getting a little older and things progress a little more. Had to get out of that sun, so I have no problem with that. But the good thing is that I did get a prescription for my contacts, and I got a sample pack because it's been years since I wore any contacts. So therefore, it looks like somebody's alarm wants to go off. I guess they don't know how to lock their vehicle, and they walked off anyway, but that's okay too. We don't have anything to do with that. Before I came, a friend of mine told me he wanted to see me when I got over here, and we had already decided that I would call when I'm done. And I called, and the question to me was, what do you want to do? Ladies, don't you just hate stuff like that? We're always asked what we want to do. You know, sometimes, if it's an established relationship or something, yes, I would probably have something in particular that I wanted to do. But I was just hoping to do something fun or what have you, and kick it for a minute, nothing big. It happens to be his town, not my town. I'm away from home. And I get that their grandchild was a little sick this week, and they're just getting off of work, and they're tired. And okay, then why am I calling? I'm like, okay, I got things I really need to do. Let me run my 1 or 2 errands and go back to my town. Well, I still can see you. My question is, what for? I'm at the point where I'm going to have to start charging people just to see me. Why don't we go someplace and have a little bite to eat? Or it's not that I'm hungry or anything, or anything. Even Starbucks, have a coffee, sit down and talk, or something for a moment. At this point, I'm not even going to inconvenience him. He told me to stay where I am, but I don't think so. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to let that ruin my evening. There's plenty of things I can do. And there are plenty more calls I can make. See ya. Okay, my lovelies. I just came out of the Clothes Mentor. I came on over because I wasn't going to sit around and wait on any one person for anything. Of course, I was surprised by a visit with all types of excuses attached, but that's a conversation for another time. Those types of things I don't let worry me. I just keep moving on. Clothes Mentor buys and sells designer clothing, every size you can see that that you can think of. Shoes, purses, jewelry, whatever have you. I was pleasantly surprised. I got a cute little pair of leggings and a shirt that I probably will wear with some boots for Thanksgiving. I'll decide on that later, but I'm going to try to model them for you at some point, I hope. I definitely am going to clean up my clothes that I no longer need and bring them up here. But anyway, I was pleasantly surprised, and I definitely will be coming back. Okay, lovelies, I'm at Seasons of Japan. I'm about to go in here, grab some dinner for tonight. I'm starting to feel a little sick myself. So I think I'm just going to go in here and get me some shrimp, what have you. Take it back home, get me a quick shower, and call it a night. We see you guys real soon. Good morning. Guys, how do you take your coffee? TGIF. I take mine from McDonald's with 10 creams, 10 sugars, and a little caramel. I just wanted to show you what my situation was this morning. It's going to lead into some different things for the morning at work, but for those who don't have to get out early, it's usually not a challenge. But for those of us who do have to go early, it's a bit of a challenge. So I'm going to take my time getting in this morning. But I just wondered, how do you take your coffee? Leave some comments in my comment section, and let's compare some notes. You guys take care till I see you again. Hello, lovelies. I'm headed into Family Dollar, my favorite store. Or I should say one of my favorite anyway. And I'm going to try to take you with me as far as I can. Putting up a little garland maybe. I'm not doing that much on the wrapping side this year, since it's mostly going to be money. But I may need to grab one at least. Alright, my lovelies. I got so involved with my coupon shopping and everything, I had to put the phone down. I meant to do a couple of things and then pick it back up to show you a couple of things that I got. When I knew anything, I was out of the store, and that was probably because a family member kept calling my telephone, wanting to know where you are now. You know, once you get off work and you let everybody know, I know people are concerned because of where I do work at, but once I let you know that I'm fine and everything's okay, why do you have to say, where are you now until I get home? That really aggravates me, especially when I'm dealing with my little coupons and trying to get my little deals, because I want to watch those cashiers, because I don't like arguing and having to prove a point afterward and all that kind of stuff. Basically, I want to go ahead and get my deals from the beginning and make sure things ring up. And I had different transactions because I was also buying some classroom supplies, and I wanted to be sure that got on the right receipt, and that just threw me off, and I got everything confused. So I'm a little upset about that. You know, yesterday I told you I was in Savannah, and then, you know, I got the eyes done and all that kind of stuff, and I stopped by a little place called Seasons of Japan and got me some Japanese, which I usually love, with the white sauce and everything. And they usually, you know, make sure that you have everything, because of the fact that anything extra you need, they're going to charge you for it. If you want another white sauce packet, they're going to charge you 50 cents for that. So I guess certain people you should check behind everyone, but I've never had to check behind them, so I just knew everything was okay. I was tired. It was dark. I was in another state. I'm trying to get back across the border there. Got home last night, and lo and behold, the salads they gave me were brown. It was pure lettuce, not one carrot. There were one or two pieces, and one of the salads had one or two pieces of the purple lettuce, but the other one was completely green, and it was just a handful of it. They did remember the ginger sauce, but they did not remember my white sauce. Now, Japanese to me is not Japanese if I don't have my white sauce to go on my rice and my shrimp and on everything. To me, the white sauce makes the plate, you know, it makes the meal. So I really didn't eat very well last night, and then what little bit I did eat, I really believed that I felt badly afterward, simply because my order was messed up. But that wasn't why. Evidently, something was going on inside. I'm trying to get this sun out of my face so you all can see me correctly. But anyway, it didn't go so well. Because when I got up this morning, I still had a little nauseous feeling or whatever. But I went on to work. I had a cup of coffee on the way. And about 30 minutes after I got there, and you know, I told you all that I'm going to be very honest with you about my conditions, because I know that if there are doctors out there that are treating Crohn's disease, lupus, and you know, all the other autoimmune stuff that I'm going through, then there has to be patients. And some may, you know, be some of my lovelies. Maybe you're my lovelies because you need to have this information. I don't know. But I'm putting it out there so that people will know what, you know, what's involved with all of this stuff, and what someone else may be going through. It may not be your story, but it may be someone else's story. But about 30 minutes after I got to work, maybe an hour, of course, you know, it's time to go to use the restroom or whatever, and I was feeling really bad, and when I got to the restroom, I had the rectal bleeding, and it was pretty tough all day long. I had some bleeding, so I probably should have hurried a little more in Family Dollar, but I knew there were some things I needed this weekend, and I don't want to try to come back out. I don't think I'm going to do too much unless I wake up and miraculously I have a bunch of energy and there is no sign of the bleeding or whatever. I may decide to do something, but as long as there are signs of it, I'm probably going to put my feet up and kick back. So you may not see me again this weekend. I don't know. If I do decide to go somewhere or do something, of course I'll take you with me. Either way, sometime around the first part of next week, you will definitely see me, because you know I have to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and I think I'm going to even take you with us on our little Thanksgiving run. We decide to eat out, which is something that we've been doing for the last few years. If we're not already out of town, we do eat out. Simply because there are so many of these specials and buffets and stuff at some of the nicer restaurants that we may not take the time or want to spend the extra money to go to during the course of the year. So around the holidays times is when I don't have a baby anymore, you know. If I had a mister and a few kids or some grandkids by now probably, then I would definitely cook up a spread, you know. That's me. I love being a homemaker. I love, you know, all the things that are involved with serving my family. But it's just my mom and my daughter, and then my aunt and her children are going to be visiting her. So we're going to merge the two families and we're going out. So I'm not telling you yet where we're going, but if I don't see you before then, I will definitely see you at that point. Take care, lovelies. May you be blessed in all of your endeavors. Peace. Wow, I've got to beg to see my own dog? Really? Say hi. Say hi, lovelies. Say, my name is Sir Cotton Lancelot. Yes. Cotton. Sir Cotton. Hey. What's wrong? You smell food? Is that what it is?
Look at that before.
He wonders where he's going. You ready to go home? So I don't want to stay with grandma no more. So I don't want to stay with granddaddy no more. So I want to come home. You tired? What you tired doing? What are you tired doing? Say hi, Brianna.
Mama, go on now.
Say hello.
Mama, go on.
What do y'all have? Why are y'all afraid of cameras?
People don't like cameras all the time, you know.
Cotton is not afraid of the camera. Cotton loves it.